Hey guys, LQ here with the LQ Review, and I'm here to talk about the new romantic comedy. Actually, not so new. I'm a little late to the game on this one. But it's the recent romantic comedy, Isn't It Romantic? Starring Rebel Wilson, Adam Devine, Liam Hemsworth, and I think her name is Priya Chopra. She played in Baywatch and some other recent releases. Pretty good actress. So I'm gonna talk about the good. I'm gonna talk about the bad, and I'm going to give it my rating. And my rating is going to be a happy face emoji if I recommend seeing it, a sad face emoji if I recommend skipping it, and a emoji if I think it's just okay. All right, the good. Liam Hemsworth was hilarious in this. You know, Liam Hemsworth definitely he's not nearly as good of an actor as his brother Chris. Not nearly. Like, he's not even in the same ballpark. Really, he's not. Chris is a much superior actor. But Liam definitely has some of his brother's comedy chops because he was funny in this. He was definitely funny in this. There was some great scenes with him and Rebel Wilson that Rebel Wilson wasn't funny, but he was, and I really enjoyed when he was on screen. Same with Adam Devine. You know, I think every time I see Adam Devine in a movie, I laugh at him, and it's because we're in on the joke, right? He's a funny guy. And, I loved him in Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. That's one of the most underrated comedies of the past decade. I loved Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates, and Adam Devine was great in it. He was great. Um, he was the best part of the recent Netflix movie Game Over Man. So, he's been in a lot lately. He's definitely seen his star shine brighter here in recent years. And this was a chance for him to kind of play leading man. You know, he kind of had to share the spotlight with Liam Hemsworth a little bit, which tends to happen in romantic comedies. You know, you've got the romantic lead, and then you've got the two male romantic leads that creates the love triangle. And that's definitely what we have here. Priya Chopra, she was really good as the romantic rival to Rebel Wilson's character. She, very charismatic, very attractive. So having her on screen is very pleasant, but she's also a very good actress. Um, the so this movie is about a girl who does not like romantic comedy. She does not believe in happily ever after. She does not believe in happy endings, and she gets bumped on the head, and she wakes up in a romantic comedy. And one of the good things about this movie is the way they play with the romantic comedy tropes. They really play with them a lot, and I appreciated that. As somebody who likes to deconstruct genre movies, this isn't a genre that I typically spend a lot of time in. It's not. But as somebody who likes to deconstruct genre movies, I felt like this movie did a pretty good job of deconstructing romantic comedies. From various sounds popping up anytime she wants to swear, from the just all the tropes of romantic comedies are there, and they play with them. From the cutaway during an intimate scene, a sex scene, the cutaways, how she experienced those cutaways, they do a good job with that. That's a lot of fun to watch. That's a lot of fun to play with. Um, and as we know, PG-13 movies get one F word. They get one F word. And this was one of the best uses of the F word in a PG-13 movie ever. So keep an eye out for that. So there was a lot of good stuff in this movie. The acting to a large extent was on point, and the angle that they took on romantic comedies was very well done. Let's talk about the bad. I've never been a Rebel Wilson fan, and I'm still not. She didn't do it for me in this movie. Her humor to me is, I don't know, it. She's always one of those um, self-afflicting comedians where she's always kind of making fun of herself. She does that in a lot of her movies. You know, even you look at the Pitch Perfect movies. I think her nickname is Fat Amy or something like that in the Pitch Perfect movies. I don't like that. I don't like self-depreciating humor. I don't. It doesn't work for me when anybody does it. and it doesn't work for me in this either. So I wasn't a fan of her character. I wasn't a fan of her approach. I wasn't a fan of the way that they tackled this. Um, I understand that her being a large woman played a significant role in the movie, and and I don't know. I think that I don't know. I think that large women can be attractive. They can be confident. They can get the things that they want. And to me, it was this self defeating character. And I get that it was the point of the movie that she went into this romantic comedy and she learned to love herself, and then she had to once she learned to love herself, then she was able to love everything else, and she was able to do the things she was supposed to do in her life. And I get all that, and that's fine. That's fine. I just don't care for it. I don't. The message is fine. I just don't care for those types of movies, um, and I don't know why. I just don't. So I mean, take it for what it is. Maybe you'd love those kind of movies where somebody who has low self esteem, and not just large people. It could be anything. It could be somebody who um, has a handicap, or somebody who um, isn't attractive in other ways, um, and they come to love themselves. That's fine. That's fine. This is just not my type of movie. It's just not my type of movie, and those type of movies usually don't work for me. Um, so yeah, all in all, the acting was well done, especially by the support cast. But I don't think I can recommend this movie. I don't think I can. I think this is a sad face emoji. I mean, there was a couple laughs. There's a nice musical number at the end, but for the most part, I was a little bored. I was a little bored by it. It's a movie that we've seen lots of times. We've seen this formula play out lots of times. And to some extent, that could be the point of the movie. It is a formula that we've seen play out lots of times. Um, it just didn't work for me. It just didn't work for me. So there it is. I mean, yeah, it just didn't work. I don't know any other way to really explain it. I was bored. I was bored by it. So take that for what you will. I'm not somebody who sits down and watches romantic comedies unless my wife wants to watch one. I don't sit down and watch them. So, like I said, I liked how they deconstructed it, but it was still something that's not my cup of tea in the first place. So, like I said, take it for what it's worth. I'm LQ. This is the LQ Review. Thank you for being here, where we get to talk about all the nerdy, geeky stuff that we love to talk about. Till next time, thanks for being here.